Hi, I'm Daniel from Happy Farmer, and today I'm going to give you a brief tour of our ROVA BARN 400 model. It has the included layer package and the water package as well. Let's check it out. On the front of our ROVA BARN, this is part of our layer package, we have our egg collection unit, the 3.5-inch belt, and the tray on the outside with the magnetic lid. Working around the side, we have the automatic curtains. These run the length of the building and they go up and down based off the temperature sensor inside. If it gets hot, the curtains go up, and cold, the curtains go down. Also, you can notice here on the bottom, this is part of our predator protection kit. This little white rope there is our electric fencing, and that helps deter predators, and that is also connected to the solar system as well. On the end of the ROVA BARN, we have our solar system up here. Everything is powered by solar. Comes into our control box. We have our charge controller as well as our batteries and all the controls. Also, we have a remote if needed to run it manually. And next to it, we have our 650-pound feed bin. Lid here at the top with the feed auger in the bottom. And this runs on a timer and runs the feed into the barn. And then on the other end, we have our hose reel connected to our ROVA bulk water tank. This is a trailer that we have built. It comes with the unit and fits an IBC tote. Gets you a lot more water storage. There's also 55 gallons inside the unit, which I'll show you later. And we have on the trailer, we have the solar panel at the top with the charge controller inside with the battery, and that runs the pump, which automatically fills the barrel inside the unit. On this side here we have the curtains again, automatic curtains, skirting like the other side. Let's head inside and I'll show you inside. On the ROVA BARN 400, this is our 400 model for 400 square feet. The outside is roughly 17 foot by 32 feet long. Can house around 300 broilers or 220 layers. I'll take you inside, show you some of the features inside. We have a large, wide door, which enables you to carry buckets, chicken crates easily. And here to the right, we have our nesting boxes. Everything is hooked to a pipe in the back, so you can raise or lower it with these ratchet straps here on the top. Also, we have the denester inside. This is running off of a timer, runs off the solar system, which will push the chickens out at a certain time that you set. Then we have our water system. If you look towards the back of the unit, we have our 55-gallon barrel that fills from that water bulk trailer outside. Runs down here. This is gravity flow, runs through the filter and into the hose and into our nipple line system here on the ground, and you can raise or lower this with the chain system. Also right next to it, we have our feed auger system coming from the feed bin and fills the feed pans. Works well for layers or broilers. And then to the other side of the nesting boxes, the other side wall here, this is our roosting system. Enough roosting space for 220 layers. Works well for them and lots of room for them to run around inside. Here in the middle of the ROVA BARN, we have our temperature probe sensor. This is the sensor that runs the automatic curtains. So based off of the setting that you set on the app, it will say you can set certain degrees on the app, and then this will sense it and run the curtains and raise or lower the curtains accordingly. Works really well. Great thing, great feature. Up on the top here, the water barrel, we have our light. You can also run that light on a timer. That's for layers specifically to increase egg production in the colder months, make your daylight hours a little bit longer. One thing that this unit does not have is a camera. Usually there's a camera installed in this corner or in the front corner there. Camera gives you live camera feed of the animals inside, and you can also access that via the app as well. A great feature if you want to check up on them if you're out of town or something like that. And then the last thing over on this side, we have our fence energizer. This is a Patriot fence energizer, and this is hooked up to the solar system as well. And then it's connected to the ground as well as to the fence outside or the electric skirting for predator protection. On the ROVA barn for the drive kit, we have 2 wheels that are free spinning, and then we have 2 that are drive wheels. The drive wheel is one there towards the back by the solar panel, as well as the opposite corner up here in the front. These wheels can be turned. You can turn it this way so your ROVA barn drives sideways, or you can drive it long ways as it is pictured here, or you can set it to go diagonally as well. When the ROVA barn moves, you can set a timer on the app. You can set it to move every hour, every half hour, whatever you like. It will move, it will drive 3 feet, and it will back up a foot. And that gives you fresh grass every hour, every half hour, whatever you like. So it doesn't move the entire length of the barn. It moves 3 feet and backs up a foot. And that gives you, as it keeps inching its way down the field.